Gonna Beagle Tarot. You see, Mr. Letroy is up. Okay? So, the first video he did, he said he didn't know who Krishant is. Called her, not so nice things. Said that she ruined his tour, not Tamar's tour. He said that he he said a lot, okay? But before I start, please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you are not subscribed, I ask you to please and thank you, my loves. Please hit that thumbs up or down. That's your opinion, whether you like it or not, on your way in or out of my house, my babies. And it also helps my video get in algorithm. So, without further ado, you already know that I'm going to be playing the video. I have not only prayed for myself, but I prayed for all my babies watching this video. Shout out to all my new people. And for my love bugs who have been with me, you already know I love, love, love all of you. It's too many of you to name. So, we're going to play. Matter of fact, this is what we're going to do. We're going to see the energy around him right now. Okay? We're going to get into the words of truth. And when I touch the words of truth, you can't hide nothing from me. Nothing. Even if you try to hide it, I'm going to find out. So let's see. Let's see the energy around Mr. Letroy Davis. And his energy is not so favorable, my loves. Not so favorable at all. And I will tell you, it is very much diva energy. Diva, diva, diva. Listen, this man, he's more woman than all of us, okay? I'll put it to you like that. All right, let's get into it. Mr. Letroy Davis. Letroy. Oh, look. I cut the deck and look. Grief. That's telling me right there, straight off the bat, that he is not happy. So I'm going to tell you like this. He did not step down. He did not step down. They said, you got to go. You have to go. You overstepped your boundaries. You spoke too fast. You was in your emotions. And we no longer need your services. Letroy. All right, but we'll stop right there. I'm going to grab the bottom card as all luck, freedom. Told you. They kicked his behind off. He didn't want to go. He did not want to go. So we're going to go, so you can see. I'm going to take it from right here because we're not going to get too much into the diva. Spirit saying come into the middle and grab from the bottom. So messages on the bottom for us to know. All right, so that's it from over here. So we can see the energy of Mr. Letroy. See what he has to say, the energy around him. What's up with the take care of your bodies, my loves? And you know what? This is more like headache in his head, more of like not resting. It's been like turmoil ever since the situation is not like anything like health deficiencies or health problems. It's more of he hasn't been resting. He hasn't, like he's been all over the place ever since this has happened. He is, it's a lot right now. Integrity. That's why he got back up there and said something, because of his integrity. He's the type of person that his pride, he's a very prideful person, right? So, excuse me. So before anybody says anything about him, Mr. Letroy is the type of person that he has to speak first, okay? Resolution. Like, this has to come to resolve. He didn't expect for Krishan's people to come for him the way that he's being come for, okay? Peace. Oh, now you want peace, huh? You want peace? These people ain't giving you no peace. See, you didn't think that you was going to get the energy that you got. future. He doesn't know. Like right now, he doesn't know the future between him and Tamar, their friendship. Right now, he knows that her and him, it's not happy, right? Aggression. People didn't like how he showed the aggression towards Krishan, how he act like he didn't know her. People weren't happy about that. Abundance. He's supposed to get a lot of money from this Love and War tour. Now, you know, and he said in the video that I am going to play that he put this together. He didn't get it. He mentioned that he didn't get not a dollar, not a cent. He put money out, and Tamar didn't give him nada, okay? And that man is not happy about that. That's another reason why I'm picking up grief. It's like the money, like hmm. Listen, let me yeah, I'm not feeling this. I will not be in your energy too long, Mr. Letroy. I am going to get in and out like a robbery because this man right here, he's not happy. And let me tell you, when a diva's not happy, everybody not going to be happy. You know how you sit there and think and think and think and think and think till you ready to bust your head wide open to see how you can get back. Like, Krishan, you done messed up this man's money. You done messed up this man's money. And yes, when he says that he has a big mouth, he does have a big mouth. And usually when Letroy roars, right, he gets his way. He gets his way. That's why he's not sleeping, because he's not getting his way right now. And, all right, let's see, life. It's not going the way that he wanted it to go. Let's get some clarification on this magic card. Let's get some clarification on this. Oh, roots. Also, Mr. Letroy. The Six of Cups. So, Mr. Letroy, allegedly, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I'm just Poison Ivy telling you the story, or B, whatever you want to call me, Bigo, you want to call me Poison Ivy. My name is Poison Ivy, my loves. But whichever one you want to call me, I am just telling you the story spiritually, okay? Then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Moon. So, I'll put it to you like this. Mr. Letroy allegedly deals in, but you see it's in reverse. So, the magic that was done didn't work out, my loves. The influences that he was trying to influence, it went backwards. Okay? He's very immature. He has very immature energy. It's like I was supporting you. Everything that he did, it backfired. Failure. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Overspending. He put a lot of money, a couple dollars, into doing what he had to do for Tamar. Because it was like, if I put money into you, I'll get a lot of money back. Because it's like other people were not investing. They didn't want to invest. When he said that they didn't see what he was seeing in this Love and War tour, they weren't. They didn't want no parts of it. They weren't feeling it. It's like Love and War, yeah, it was 10 years ago. It's over. What about the other things that she did? What about a new album? So he invested his time, a couple dollars. He was on his phone. A lot of people look like you're underqualified. He failed. He failed miserably. He tried to put up this illusion with the moon, like he was the big man on campus. The work that he put, he's very, 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 very deceptive. Very deceptive energy, but you know, your work wasn't working, baby. It backfired. It backfired. It backfired. And it also backfired on what you tried to do to. Oh, it also backfired on what you tried to do to Krishan. Okay, I'll put it to you like that. It backfired on y'all. Oh, look. He was enthusiastic. He was excited. It's like Krishan messed up every single thing with this page of wands. Krishan messed up everything because he got that call like, listen, it's a go. We got this date, we got that date, we got this venue, we got that venue. Then Krishan comes and then boom, it all blew up. And then everything he worked for backfired. See, when you have ulterior motives, right? When you have ulterior motives and you try to do things to people who have the star upon them, right? And you try to do negative things to them, it will always backfire upon you. When your intentions are negative with somebody that has the star on them, it will always backfire on you. See, you sat there, I can see it's like a little white room with like it's either beige or a white carpet, and they're sitting there. This was planned upon getting Krishan. They all knew who Krishan was, even down to Mr. L. Davis. Okay, I see a conversation like, yeah, she's hot right now. We need her. Da 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 da. Let's, yeah, some little razzle and dazzle. He was a salesperson. He was the speaker. Everything, the energy to get this tour going. So when he said that, he was not lying about that. Mr. L. Davis was not lying about that part. He was telling the truth. When he said that he's the one that got this off the ground, yeah, he did. He did. He did. But you tried to put a little and it backfired. Okay? And we're going to leave it at that. Next card. Hatred. He's trying to make it seem like I don't hate Krishan. He is heated. He is not happy because now he is cut out. He's cut out. Ecstasy. Listen, he had the passion. This is not sexual energy. He had the passion. Okay? He had the passion for this. He had the drive for this. He was the spearhead for this for Tamar. Okay? He was happy. Denial. He's in denial of the things that he has done, of why he is in the position that he is in now, while he is on the outside and everybody else is on the inside, because you decided to hit that live, right? Now, I am picking up when he said that he told James, I'm going to tell everybody. James didn't know, but it's not to the extent, like he didn't think that he was going to go out there and say the things that he did. Codependent. What else? Look, ain't no essence. The essence is gone. This the ending of things being shut down now, right? The world is looking at him right now. The world is looking at him, and you wanted the attention, honey, but this is not how you wanted your attention. Now it's like you want to take a cloak and cover yourself, but it's too late for that. Intimacy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me explain something to you. Mr. L. Davis and somebody else, okay? Now, when I shuffle, and if that lover's card comes, I will not say who. I will not say who, because let me explain something to you. If it is not out to the public, I will not speak on it. That's something for behind the curtains. Behind the curtains is, if you get a membership, behind the curtains, I will divulge the information that I will not put right here. It is not out to the public, so I will not speak on it. But let me tell you, Mr. L. Davis and another person are, okay? And I'll leave it at that. What else? Manipulation. Manipulation of getting Krishan to come to the concert, okay? Now, everybody knows that Tamar was on her IG in her behind trying to get her there. Tamar cannot deny it because guess what? Everybody's eyes seen it. But everybody's trying to make it seem like they didn't do it. But we already know what happened. Self-rejection. Now it's self-rejection, right? Rest. I told you, this man is not getting any rest. He is in his head because he put so much work into this tour. But you know what? You messed it up all by yourself. You can't get upset with nobody but yourself. Seeing everybody's not seeing his side. That's why it's in reverse. They're not seeing it the way that he's trying to put it out. Okay? Well, I told you, he put all his energy, all his light is not bright, it's dim. You see, it's in reverse. So he has messed up a lot of things. Not only things that he's had for Tamar, but things that he's had for himself because of his mouth. You know that song, you talk too much and you never shut. Yeah, he messed that up because now, how can people deal with you and you talk too much? How can we trust you to even do certain things and you're going to go run tell that? That's how people feel right now, right? I didn't discriminate against her. I was just so upset. I was upset. So the way that I had spoke about it, I didn't mean it that way. But he's like, I didn't discriminate against that girl. I didn't talk about, I didn't mean it that way when I said a ringtone. I wasn't discriminating against her. Appropriate place. You see, it's in reverse. He thought that getting up on IG was the appropriate place, but you see, it's in reverse. So, of course, it backfired. He lost the power that he had. His power is home. But let's see if people are coming to his home. Let's get some clarification. Now, L. Davis said that Chris Sean's fans are coming to his home. Is that true, Spirit? Are people coming to L. Davis? Oh, oh, he's not lying. The Ten of Cups, it's home. It's in reverse. Unhappy home, family, broken home. Yeah, his security. Yeah, people found out where this man was. Magician, blocked. You're frustrated now because people found out where you live. See, look, lacking balance. Poor decisions. The Fool. Your freedom. Your carelessness. Now you got people coming to your house, knocking on your door, threatening you. Now you can't sleep because you don't know which one of Chris Sean's crazy fans is going to come to your door and try to oops upside his head, oops upside. Yeah, he wasn't lying about that. He wasn't lying about that. That is very true. People are coming up to that man's door. Okay? No movement. They're not talking to him. In the last conversation that I'm picking up, it wasn't pretty. I'll put it to you like that. It was more hollering and screaming and yelling. And I can hear I hear like the snot and the tears and all that other good stuff. Speaking, look, in reverse. Done. Tamar's going to talk to him for a little while. He's like, my heart was in the right place. And heart is in reverse because his heart wasn't in the right place. He feels guilty now. Grief and guilt. Because you messed up your own situation. Being manipulative. Guidance. Now it's like he's reaching out to other people in their circle. Like, what should I do? What can I do? How can I make this up? And it's like, listen, just blocking your blessings. Your blessings are blocked from what you have done. It wasn't the appropriate time. Nobody trusts them now. Especially Tamar. Tamar doesn't trust you and other people. He looks like he wasn't being rebellious, but he was. He went against the grain. Look, sense. Can't make sense of what you did because you overstepped your boundaries. But Mel is not messing with you. Who is this Mel, my loves? Who is this Mel? The Mel that he said he spoke to? Mm-hmm. He's powerless. His power is taken away. The power that he had before is non-existent now. Duh. Nobody wants to be bothered with him. There's a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, a lot of argument going on with this whole situation. Vibration. See, before that Chris Sean situation happened, he was on a higher vibration. Now, it's low. His light is dim. Nurturing. You know, Tamar's my baby. You know, they're like, I'm like the mother hen. Mm-hmm. Undermine. You put yourself in a position. You step forward, right? You step forward, and you undermine the authority of the big kahuna, which will say the big kahuna is Tamar, right? And then underneath Tamar, you have the other people. Because look what the tour manager came out and said. And we'll get to him too. Divine intervention. You want intervention now, right? You want people to step in. You see that's in reverse? Not going to happen. Intention. It's in reverse because his intentions was not good. That's why magic was in reverse, okay? So, really, anybody who thought it, you're absolutely right. You tried to sacrifice Krishan's reputation, and you see it came in. Couldn't do it. It didn't happen the way you thought that you was going to be able to. That bag that you want, but we'll get into that into the reading. Honey, you are tuta loca. You don't, it's in reverse because he seems like but you need to sit on that couch and need to talk to somebody. He won't admit he was wrong. He will not admit that he was wrong. He still doesn't see that he's wrong in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And he doesn't think that he's delusional. He doesn't think that he's delusional. He is right in this whole situation. So now, I'm playing this video right here that I'm about to play, my loves. It is Alicia Keeping It Real TV podcast. Go check her out. This is where I got this video from. I am using this video under fair use, section 107. Okay, my loves? All right, so let's get it. You know I will be pausing it, playing it, pausing it, and reading as he's speaking.
God for Jesus. One second, let the people of the church come into the building. So, just want to make this real quick, get this out of the way. I wanted to do this a few days ago, but let me tell you something. I know that I was like, oh, I don't know Krishan like that, and, I know she made music or whatever, but Krishan has a bunch of fans, baby, because they have been wearing my ass out.
You know what? Let's see how he feels about Krishan now. Spirit, how does L. Davis, Letroy Davis, feel about Krishan now? How does L. Davis feel about Krishan now? The one that he called the Krishan. How does L. Davis feel about Krishan now? Excuse me. How does L. Davis saying we have the sun? We have the sun. He didn't know that Krishan, like he knew who she was, but he didn't think that her popularity was as successful as it was. He didn't think that people was going to come against him. He didn't think that the positivity level would come against him. He's at a stalemate, like a truce. He's on a fence. He's at a crossroad. He has difficult decisions to make, painful choices. He's stressed out as far as she's concerned. Fears, he's being torn between his friendship, his loyalty, divided because he spoke too soon. Losing, he's losing people with the Six of Wands. So we had the Sun, right? When they called upon her, like, I know she's hot. Well, I knew that she was hot, right? But I didn't think that her people would come down like a wrecking ball on my head. And look, this is where he is right now, in a losing position. Ever since he spoke on the Krishan. So now it's like he done messed up the church's money, speaking on her. He has compromised friendships. That's how he feels about her right now.
My ass out. They got my Instagram live blocked for 4 days, so I could not be on Instagram live. So I'm gonna say that like I know that I didn't say that I didn't know about her and her ringtone, but baby, Krishan has the fans, honey. So I just want to do this live real quick. This is not gonna be a bashing live and like trying to expose people or whatever. I do want to start this live first by saying that I would like to apologize to James Wright Chanel. I want to apologize to him because before I went online on Friday and talked about what happened at the show, I did not ask James.
All right, so let's see. Did somebody make him apologize to James? Did anyone make Letroy get on live and apologize to James? Or did he do that on his own? Did he apologize on his own to James? No. No. The Seven of Cups. A choice. Somebody told him to do it. Decisions. Somebody said get up on there live with the Seven of Cups. Get up on there live. It's an opportunity now. Like, listen, it's time for you to make a decision. You know, it's also the Seven of Cups is illusions, decisions. So it's like, I told James that, you know, XYZ, ABC. So he still tests the line, okay? Hallucinations, imagination, making you think, like wishful thinking. Like if I get up here and I say, this man right here, he's a mess. That's where that manipulation goes in. Like if I go and I press live and I apologize, I could look like I'm on the up and up. Maybe I can, you know, get my friends back, get on a more of the peaceful side, but you've done a lot. But let's continue.
Okay, great. Y'all can hear me. All right, thank God for Jesus. One second. Let the people of the church come into the building. Get this out of the way. So I could not be on Instagram live. So I'm gonna say that like live real quick. This is not gonna be a bashing live and like trying to expose people or whatever. I do want to start this live first by saying that I would like to apologize to James Wright Chanel. I want to apologize to him because before I went online on Friday and talked about what happened at the show, I did not ask James, could I say anything? I didn't tell him I was going to, but I wasn't like, James, is it cool or whatever.
And he's telling the truth. He did not. He did not tell James that he was going to go live. He didn't. So he's telling the truth right there.
Making sure that everybody was good and everybody was okay. And then when I left, like James getting ready to go to the hospital, I called and talked to James every 30 minutes. And we were FaceTiming. And when I saw him on FaceTime, it had gotten worse. like his face had gotten worse from the time that I saw him at the venue versus once he was at the hospital. And I really got really like angry and frustrated and emotional and maybe like prematurely, I was like, James, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna get on Instagram and let everybody know what happens. And I didn't ask him, I told him that I was going to do it. So I do want to apologize to James for that. I've spoken to James every day since this has happened, multiple times a day. James has never said to me that.
Let's see how James feels about Letroy right now. How does James Wright feel about Letroy right now? How does James Wright feel about Letroy right now, today, present time? How does James Wright feel? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Out of your depth, you're out of control. They left you behind, you're tactless. You shook up the ground, you messed up the plans. That's how James feels about him right now. Oh, here go this Ace of Cups again. Didn't I tell you about this Mel, right? Intimacy. I'm not going to say it. Love, socializing. Y'all fill in the blanks. I'm not going to say nothing. I said it without saying it, okay? I said it without saying it. So y'all put in James and Letroy. Something, 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 something just ain't right with them two.
That he had a problem with me doing that, but I do want to start that off with apologizing to James publicly if he does feel a way that I said something before he did. So I do want to say that. Then, I've been getting dragged for film for like the past 4 or 5 days and ain't nobody said nothing, but it is what it is. I know in the comments people were saying they saw me be like, oh, this is my tour. And people were like, this is not your tour. This is, Tamar's tour. And, whatever, this isn't yours. And I just want to clarify what I mean when I say that this is my tour. This is something that Tamar has said publicly that this is something her and I planned together, that we had pitched this tour to people. People didn't believe in it. So her and I kind of thugged it out and made this thing happen.
So let's see. Did they plan this tour together? We already seen, but let's get some clarification. Did Tamar and Letroy plan this tour together? Did Letroy and Tamar share their dreams? Yep. Yep, they did plan it together. Independence. Yep, this is her and him. They planned it together, the partnership. Two of Cups. Full freedom. Yep, they did. Originality, travel, adventure. These two did. Yep. But sadness. It ended. It was a big chance. It was an opportunity. So yes, he did not lie. Those two did plan it together. But let's finish letting him talk.
So just like any other promoter or people that put shows together, when they talk about things that they created, they be like, "Oh, this is my show. This is my tour." Because if it wasn't for them, just like if it wasn't for the artists and their talent, there would not be a tour or a show. So I wanted to clear that up for when I say that y'all saw me in the comments like, "Oh, this is my show. Like I can't get fired. This is my show," which is true. I don't work for Tamar. I do not work for Tamar. That is a common misconception. I am not a Tamar employee. I am not on anybody's payroll. Okay, I work for myself, and so I just wanted to say that.
Was he a Tamar employee? Was Letroy a Tamar employee? Let's get some clarification. Did he work for Tamar? Now, he did help her put this stuff together, but it's the difference between putting stuff together and being employed by someone. Did Letroy work for Tamar? Ace of Wands, hesitant, missed opportunity. So I put it to you like this: they had talks, had options. It wasn't nothing in stone, so he's not lying. They were making, decisions and planning and trying to figure things out. It wasn't nothing set in stone, but we already know that he was done. He's done. He's done. It's over. It's a missed opportunity, wasted potential because he talked too fast. Could they have become the master of the minds? Yes, they could. But he was not an employee of her. Was it talks of it? Yes, it was. But he messed that up when this situation happened.
Just wanted to say that. We clear that up. I'm never, ever, ever going to try to take away from Tamar and her talent. Like, I believed in this when nobody else did. I thought and still think that everybody deserves to experience the Love and War album in its entirety and how great it is and how great she sounds and how great she looks. So when I say this is my tour too, I'm not taking that away from her, but it does have to be acknowledged and it does have to be respected that just like if this tour, if it wasn't for Tamar, this tour wouldn't happen. Just like if it wasn't for me, this tour wouldn't have happened. And Tamar said that, like, there's tweets of her saying, like, thank Mr. L. Davis for this whole, 10-year anniversary thing. It wouldn't have been anything without him. And so I just want to say that to clarify when I have said in the comments, like, oh, this is my show, whatever. Not trying to take anything away from her. Okay, so the next thing, which is really what I wanted to talk about. Not going to be here long, I promise. What I really wanted to talk about is there have been a lot of people online and personally, like, not a lot of people, like, personally, but people that have access to me that have said that you should not have said anything. You should have let that remain private. Let everybody handle it. You know.
All right, so let's see. Did people call him and tell Letroy that he should have left things alone, that he should have left it private, that he shouldn't have said anything? Let's get some clarification. Let's see if Mr. L. Davis is telling the truth. Did people call him and tell him that he should have minded his business and stayed in his little P's and Q's and not said anything? Wait a minute, my loves. All right, so let's see. Did people call Mr. Letroy and tell him releasing fear, all his secrets coming out, regaining composure, self-deception, the moon in reverse? Did people call him balance? Yes, people did tell him. People did tell him, you messed up your money, your income, the partnership with Tamar. You did overstep with the Two of Pentacles. This could have went further, but you talked. You should have, it's not as many people as he's saying it is, but the High Priestess. Misuse, acting, manipulative, lack of emotion and control. Yeah, people did call him and tell him. It's like people who are close to him, like his friends, told him, like, you should have minded your business. You shouldn't have said anything. You should have kept this behind closed doors. You should have let this be worked out behind closed doors. You talk too much. You talk too much. And you did too much, okay? And now things are unraveling and unveiling that didn't need to be seen because you decided to talk too much. And then he got anxiety.
So, without everybody knowing what happened, you should have just not said anything. And what I'm going to say today is I will never, ever in my life, and still won't, and I'm not ever going to apologize for exposing an abuser. As somebody that has witnessed
All right, let's call a spade a spade. Was anyone abused? Okay? Was anyone abused? Because he's making it seem like, Krishan and James was in a relationship and this was domestic violence. It was not. Okay? Look, no. There's more to the story. Look, no. No. Look, failure, losing, because you're putting up a facade. You're at a disadvantage. Okay? Reality. You made poor choices. You made poor choices, okay? Fear of moving on. Now you're stagnated. He doesn't know how to accept his responsibility for what has happened. Right? He's trying to recover. He's trying to improve. He's trying to let go of the negativity and the stress that he's put on himself, right? Let's get down to the meat and potatoes because I'm tired of hearing him talk, my loves. Did they put him off the tour? Did he get fired? Did Letroy get fired? Yep. Letroy got put out. They booted him. They don't want to move forward with him. Right? That magician. You talk too much. You talk too much. And you manifested this kick in the behind. Okay? From your poor choices, you gotta go. They fired him. Okay? Now, let's see something else. The tour manager said that Letroy was not in the room when this situation happened. So was Letroy in the room when James and Krishan got into the the little debacle, the argument, or whatever happened in that room? Was Letroy in the room at that time when this situation happened? Nope. He was not in the room. He was not in the room when that situation happened. The cups is empty. He was not there. He was not there. Long story short, Letroy is trying to make a lot of things that it's not. He's trying to put in a illusion. He's not being truthful. He came off, ran his mouth, and then boom, look, what happened. It is what it is, right? So he bit off more than he could chew. Did he help Tamar with this? Yes, he did. But a lot more is unraveling with this situation. So this is not the end of it. We will see a lot more. But LaTroy is, he put his foot in his mouth. He put his foot in his mouth. Potentially something that could have been wonderful. They sacrificed. You picked the wrong person. You picked the wrong person to step on and to use and misabuse, okay? And you picked somebody who is young, who has been through a lot with, Blueface. And she wasn't playing no games. And you didn't expect her to react the way that she did. And he talked too much and now he's out. He's out in the cold, you might as well say. The Five of Pentacles. They put him out. They don't want anything to do with him because he lost too much. And that's basically it. That's all. Is there more things that's going to unravel? Yes, there is. This is still the beginning of this whole situation, and it's more to come, my loves. So, talk to me in the comment section below. Tell me what you feel. Tell me what you think. Please be respectful in my comments. I respect everybody's opinion, but it's more to be seen. And as this unravels, I will be attacking it. All right, my love bugs, I never say goodbye because goodbye is forever. I will see you later. I hope everyone has a beautiful weekend, and I send love, light, and blessings to all of you. All right, my loves.